Well, today is actually a pretty big day for me. You know, I just realized today I'm doing a run. It's Halloween. We got, I don't know, 30-some kids that we're driving, and we're taking 2 limousines. We're taking the Hummer, and we're taking our excursion. Both of them are about 20 passengers. And, you know what I just realized? I have not driven professionally for anyone in like 15 years. So, doesn't mean I don't know how to do it. But I've been directing others to do it for, you know, last while, and previous to that, last time I drove was when I was driving city bus for TriMet in Portland, and when I was driving limousines for another limousine company here in town. So it's kind of funny. I realized I am so unprepared. So I'm here plenty early, getting ready to go, and getting my GPS programmed, getting the car out and everything, going through all the stuff that I tell all my other drivers to go through, and now we'll see how it goes. So this is actually turning out to be a really good exercise. Gary and I were talking and saying that, well, hey, there's a few more things that are needed on this trip sheet and stuff. And by the way, Gary is our full-time chauffeur, and I'm going along with him because there's more than one of us needed with a CDL. And anyway, so we're going along and finding out all kinds of little details to actually make the chauffeur's life a lot easier on the whole schedule setup and all this stuff. Got quite a packed schedule. I've got 7 stops. Got the map kind of right there showing that we're going all over the place in Oregon City, and that's gonna be fun. I have not seen the area. I probably should have checked it out beforehand, especially with this vehicle, but Gary went out there earlier, and at least for the first stop he knows where we're going, and then from there I'm sure we'll get a little bit of assistance from our passengers to tell us where to go, but not really the way I like to do it. It'd be better off if I already knew where I was going everywhere, and the customer didn't have to say a word, as if we've been their chauffeur forever. So anyway, this is a good learning experience. What's going to happen from this is that we're going to end up with a much better service, because I'm seeing some of the things that could be improved, and so it's a good thing. I'm going to have to make sure that I drive from time to time and keep up on this stuff. Okay, so that was quite an experience. Headed back now. It's a little bit later than what we had planned, and but it all went pretty good. It's amazing that in these 2 limos we fit, oh gosh, around 30-some kids and another 5 or 7 adults, and I think the capacity in this limo is about 21 passengers, but they managed to squeeze, I don't know, we must have had as many as 27, 28 people in this car. Kind of cool. But anyway, it wasn't really designed for that. It has only the 21 seat belts. But anyway, so that was quite an experience. I learned a lot. I need to do this from time to time. There's a lot of just little things that the chauffeurs need that need to be provided for them, and to make their life a lot easier. So I'm going to work on making sure that happens. And another thing I learned, Halloween and makeup and stuff like that may not be a good combination in a limousine, and got some fake blood on the seats and some other stuff that is, well, it's going to need to be cleaned up, and I'm unfortunately going to have to do it tonight. So I don't know if that stuff will stain or not, and so I'll try and wipe it up tonight. I know I tried to just wipe it off with my hand, but it didn't come up at all. So hopefully it cleans up okay when I get back to the shop. And so that might be something to think of in the future if we're going out on Halloween or other occasions where people might be using heavy makeup and lots of kids, or you know, whatever combinations where it might be an issue, that we pay attention to that. So, but overall, I was really glad to have gone out and done this run, and I've been out quite a while now. I'm actually gonna get back to the shop just a couple minutes over my 15 hours in one day. So the CDL requirements are that you can drive 10 hours in a 15-hour shift, and while I haven't driven 10 hours, I mean, I've been out driving since 5, and it's 10:30 now, and but you can only drive within the 15 hours, and I did drop off my passengers before then, and a couple minutes over, so next time I'll have to plan a little bit better on that to make sure that not doing too many hours. Anyway, Chauffeur Marcus, check it out.